like, I don't know, roller coastery. And now we are going to Paraguay. I mean, films all filming. Hello and welcome. This video is part 2 of my first day exploring Iguazu Falls because I got so much footage. Earlier today, I hiked down to the waterfall and now I'm having lunch and am about to go on a boat tour. I hope you enjoy watching. Finally got food at exactly when we're meeting, which is so classic for South America. But I'm gonna try to eat quickly right now. As you know, different countries have different customs and culture in general. In the US, we're very used to having things done as we want, such as with food, especially if we go to a fast food restaurant. You really expect to have your food come to you immediately, if not maximum like 5 minutes. But I've noticed traveling in a lot of countries in South America or Central America, they do things a lot slower and service is just on a much slower basis, and that's just the norm there, which is totally fine and I understand, but it's just been difficult trying to do a trip where things are very punctual and go and you're only given a half hour to an hour to eat, and you go to the one fast food place that is at this tourist area and you wait in line for 30 minutes and then you wait to get your food for another 30 minutes and then you have no time to eat and the group is waiting on you, and it's just very tricky. I've had this happen multiple times, so that's why we seem a little frustrated here, because we went to really the only food spots that we had as an option that was recommended by our tour guide, and yet even though it's a fast food place, it took super long and we had absolutely no time to eat, and it was stressful and we were hungry because we're out and about. We just hiked, we're in the sun, and we want to be able to not be late but also be able to eat. So that's the context for what's going on right now.
I still feel like really bad that, like we took so much time. It's not our fault, but
look at all these butterflies.
Hi, Gustavo. And 85,000 hectares with many kinds of animals, like the jaguars. We have more than 30 jaguars here. Sometimes you can see in this trail that we are right now. The jaguars that we have here is smaller than this.
We're on the Jeep now, heading to the waterfall, and then going on it. Oh, he's booking it.
Six Flags could never be this way.
We are in line. I'm all ready, just swimsuits, swim shorts, flip-flops, and my rain jacket. I've never gone on a boat ride where I go like straight into a waterfall, but this will be fun. And that's the funicular, because we did a Jeep, and then we changed here, and now we're going on a funicular to get on the boat. And I'm excited, but also a little nervous, but I know it'll be okay. And yeah, I'm really loving this raincoat. Those are the boats. There's no roof over them, and we're going literally through the waterfall. Do we sit in the middle? Okay, sit in the middle. We're on the boat. How do you feel?
Excited and nervous, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
There's puddles on the seats. We sat in it. It's a great little starter, but exciting. Okay, see you later.
Oh no.
Got a big bump. tell, the water's actually not cold. I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself too.
It's fun. It's like a ride.
That was so easy. Like,
yeah, Disney has nothing on this.
exactly.
This is the view. Look at that. We're done. My jacket's pretty soaked, but I have my hood on and my hair is like dry, so I'm really surprised. But it was really fun. I did not expect it to be so like, I don't know, roller coaster-y, and I really loved it. You loved it? That was fun. Yeah, I would go again. It was so fun. I didn't realize it was gonna be so fast and spinny and bumpy and catch air. Very much recommend the wet version of this ride when you come here.
Yeah. No. Okay. It's not. I mean, there are angels.
Okay.
Just in case.
Hi there, everyone. I'm looking oddly like blue or like white. I'm right in front of the window. I just got to the hotel room. I have to be downstairs in 6 minutes, so I'm gonna try to keep it real quick, but I just wanted to give you all an update because I've had quite the day. I was also like basically half asleep on the bus getting here, so I'm still like waking up. But as you can tell, we've had a lot of fun at the waterfalls. We woke up this morning, had breakfast, went over and drove to Iguazu Falls. We are on the Brazilian side today, and tomorrow we are going to see the Argentinian side. And my tour guide was saying that the Argentinian side is better to see from up above because you have more of a panorama view, so like to drive across and around. And the Brazilian side is better to see when you're like at the same level of the waterfall, and then you can do like the boat tour and the things that we did today. And tomorrow we're checking out and we're leaving at 7 a.m. so it's quite early, but we're leaving at 7 a.m. and then we are doing a like 4 or 5 hour tour on the Argentinian side because we're super close. And then we are going on a flight at 4 to fly to Buenos Aires, which is a good like distance from where we are right now. And so basically what we ended up doing today is that we did that like hour-and-a-half walk from the top all the way down, seeing different points of the waterfall. And then when we got to the very bottom, we were very close to the waterfall. And I even got some like professional photos done, which I'll have to get later on. And then we took an elevator up, we got lunch, but our lunch came like literally a minute or two after we were supposed to leave. Luckily we had like 5, maybe not even 10 minutes to eat, and I just finished eating like walking to the bus. Sometimes that happens on these EF trips, especially in countries in South America. I've noticed service is slow, which is like understandable, but it's hard when you're on a tour. But anyway, I was able to eat everything by the time we got to our next spot, and then we got to the waterfalls to actually do the boat tour. There's a dry and a wet tour. We did the wet tour, which I'm really happy that EF booked the wet tour. It was so much fun. I was expecting like a standing experience and us to be close and like getting soaked by the waterfall, but I did not expect like speedboat, thrill, roller coaster, Disney Universal style ride. That was so much fun. That's definitely going to be a top moment of this trip for sure. So if you come here and you have the choice, definitely do the wet ride. It is so worth it. And like the facilities right outside the waterfall are clean and there's plenty, and it was totally like a seamless process because I can always be stressful like getting like changed and then changing while you're like soaking wet after, but it was like so nice here. So we took like a little, almost like a Disney style like safari tram, and then we took like another vehicle, and then we took a funicular, which is like that machine against the mountainside, down to the boat, and then we did the boat. And I think we went like 3 times around, like basically right up at the waterfall, which was so amazing. And then we went back and then took those same modes of transportation back, got, you know, changed and everything. Someone bought actual footage because they also professionally like filmed it for us, so I have my footage, and then I'll try to get that other footage as well, which you might have seen at this point already. And then what else? We just drove back, and some people opted to do the helicopter ride, but for me, I'd rather go to another country than do a helicopter ride, especially because I've seen obviously not a sky view of the falls, but like I've seen all the different views and been in basically the waterfall and seen it from this side, and we're seeing it tomorrow, and we're meeting in literally 2 minutes, so I need to go. But basically I'm grabbing my passport, charging my phone because it did die, so that's why I kind of got abrupt. Like at the actual boat ride I had 8% left, so I was a little stressed, but I got the footage that I wanted to. And now we are going to Paraguay. They did tell us like don't expect much, we're literally just going to the closest city to here in Paraguay because it's 10 minutes away, crossing the border and going to like a mall because there's not much to do, which is fine. I'm just really excited to hit another country, and a country that's like you don't see many tours there, you don't see many people going there, but the opportunity to go is exciting. And also Paraguay isn't as safe as other countries for tourists, so going with a tour guide and going with a tour and with another like a EF tour guide and a local tour guide is like the best possible way to like go to the mall for an hour, have dinner. It's perfect. So anyway, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna see you and charge up my phone, and I'm really excited to hit another country. Okay, see you then, and I hope you're enjoying the video so far. Bye.
Like when we were walking home yesterday, me and Brooke walked home by ourselves.
Those are most of the shopping centers are already closed. It's like already 5:30 in Paraguay. They open really early. On the way back, we're gonna have the waiting line right here.
So we're at the mall here in Paraguay. We got pho, and actually looks pretty good. So I'm excited. We just walked around outside and everything's closed. I'm being filmed, we're all filming. But yeah, we walked around outside, and now we're in the mall, and the mall's very big. Lots of like, we saw Bath & Body Works, we saw Victoria's Secret. It's very cool, but it closes soon, so we definitely want to eat before going back because there's a good chance we're going to be waiting a while to get across the border back into Brazil, because it's harder to get into Brazil than into Paraguay. So I'm going to eat, but this looks really good.
She does vlog. She does vlog.
We vlogging. We out here vlogging.
Now I'm vlogging. So
Inspire.
I'm eating
Look at that, look at that. Hey everyone, I am now back in the room after hitting Paraguay, which is so exciting. I can literally hear, there's like, if you go outside my room, the way that I'm on the 4th floor, and the way that like this hotel is set up is like there's kind of an open space so you can lean over and see the lobby. I say that because I can like hear the people in the lobby even though I'm on the 4th floor. So if you can, although it's quieted down just now, that is why. But it is about 8:27 and I feel like it's so much later. Like I say in all of my EF Ultimate Break videos, they're just so tiring because you do so much in a short period of time. But it's like, of course, make the most of it. I know some people are like having like a pool party or like hanging out at the pool here, which I would do if we didn't have such an early start tomorrow. Some people are doing karaoke, but I think most people like me, we never had a chance to shower after the waterfalls. So I'm gonna do that now. And my goal is to be in bed between 10 to 11, closer to 10 the better, because we have to be on the bus at 7 a.m. tomorrow. And that is like with breakfast already eaten, gotten ready for the day, packed completely and checked out. So I usually like to give myself like an hour and a half on days that we're leaving to be able to check out and everything. So that's like 5:30. So I set my alarm for 5:40 to make myself feel better, and have 5:40, between 5:40 and 6:30 be like getting ready and packing. I don't know why it takes me so long, but from just experience it does. And then between 6:30 and 7, checking out and having breakfast. And yeah, so anyway, I know I got so much footage today. I hope you enjoyed watching everything from the waterfall to the boat ride, specifically in the waterfall, to Paraguay. I didn't get too much footage in Paraguay because again, we literally just, I mean, as you saw, actually, I guess this is my recap for Paraguay. So we drove there and we basically just like went to this mall called Paris Mall. I noticed they like to have like European names. There's a Paris Mall, there's a Mona Lisa Mall. We went to the Paris one because that one's still open. It was open until 7, which funny enough, you drive 10 minutes towards Paraguay and you go back an hour because Paraguay is west of here. So I didn't realize we're that close to the time zone change, and they speak English there. So different hour, different language, and we brought our passports just in case, but we never needed them at the border. So we were like driving and all of a sudden the guide was saying, we're in Paraguay, and my phone even gave me that message like, welcome to Paraguay, here's your data, whatever. But yeah, we walked around outside the mall. It was starting to get dark, and I mean, it wasn't anything crazy. You could definitely tell that it's like not as, I guess people just have a better quality of life in Brazil than in Paraguay. But it's interesting, my guide was saying that like in Paraguay, things are 40% cheaper than in Brazil. So a lot of Brazilians go to Paraguay to buy things, and they'll spend the whole day shopping because Brazil has like insane tax, and Paraguay things are tax-free like certain states are in the US, like sales tax or whatever. So that was really cool. So some people in my group like someone bought a Kindle, some people bought some other stuff because things were just a lot cheaper here. Outside of the mall, things were a little bit, you know, dirty. It's a city, and I was being very careful of where I was stepping because there was a lot of like potholes or like metal bars sticking out and things like that. The mall itself was actually so incredibly nice, and apparently my guide was saying that it's owned by Arabs, and it's just like the like changes between the mall and right outside the mall is like night and day. And the mall was also like very westernized, from the name of the mall to the type of food in the food court. So we went to the food court immediately because we needed to have dinner, and the mall was closing in like an hour. That was like my priority, was to eat. So me and my friend, we got pho, which is Vietnamese soup, but honestly, and it's like you know, you want to have like the local food. There is no Paraguayan, if I even know how to say that right, that's kind of hard to say, the people of Paraguay, there is no food of their culture, but I'm assuming their food's very similar to Brazilian food. And Brazilian food, a lot of it is like steak, rice, and beans, and we've had so much steak, and it's not good to have like a crazy amount of red meat for yourself. And we just, you know, after being somewhere for over a week, having like the local food, it's good to mix things up, and I really love Asian food. And then yeah, we just had food at the food court, as you saw, walked around a little bit in the mall, and walked out. And I know this video is extremely long, so I'm going to end it off here, but thank you all so much for watching. Tomorrow we're going to explore the Argentinian side of the waterfall and have like a 4 or 5 hour tour. A lot of it might be driving though, and crossing the border via bus to Argentina, which could take some time. And then we have an 1.5 hour walking tour, and then we have a flight to Buenos Aires because we're like the northern bit of Argentina when we get into Argentina tomorrow, so we'll want to get to like the middle part. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this Brazil and now soon to be Argentina series, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.